You want to see how crazy this is to do? Trash can. So I got target volts of 16. I'm gonna make the fan come on all the time. We'll let the fans run all the time. Hey, Bub, man, good morning. You get your ass to work. Ah. Oh, Lord. Hey, Doug. I got you in my contacts. Yeah. Mm. What kind of fan is in it? What kind of fan is in it? Was it a blue LED one? Yeah, they're Mascools. Yeah, Mascool. I don't have the number right in front of me, but they're the 120 millimeter ones. You can get them on eBay. As a matter of fact, the guy that sells them on eBay is in California. Yeah, just type in search 120 Mascool 120 millimeter fan. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, sometimes I put a clip in there, and sometimes I just solder them to the bus. So, I mean, you just have to pop it up and take a look, and you just have to duplicate it when you take it out. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah. Blue LED, you put blue LED and they'll come up. They're like $7 or $7, $8, $9. Just depends on how many you buy, you know what I mean? Yeah, they got the blue LEDs already in them. I mean, if that's the fans that you have, you know what I mean? Okay, well, your fans lit up. All right, man. All right, Doug. No problem, man. I will, dude. Take care. All right. All right, man. Bye bye. Hey, Joe. Morning, morning, morning. Now, where was I at? Where's my little wire at here? I don't know why that thing can't just stay up like that all the time. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Damn it, man. Yeah, one of the other ones was like wire cut out for the heat thing. One of them was just loose in there. That's why you never know about this Chinese stuff. You know, it may just broke loose from a cold solder joint or something, but come on. Nature of the beast. I'll make sure I put an insulated wire in there. Hey, Brian. Hey, Curtis. Yeah, so just working over here on the edge, of course. A lot of times these things will be loose. Be sure and check them or just resolder them. All right. So let's see what a pain in the ass this is going to be. I have a shitload of resistors here. I mean, just a veritable shitload. All different values because it takes that. For ways I do it anyway, which is the only way I know. Be it right or wrong, it works fine. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. You don't really have to have the diode in there. Just a protection thing, not really necessary at all. So what I do, let me close this damn door. Damn, I can't believe my wheel keeps on coming out of my chair. So I don't see how that's possible when I'm sitting on it. All right, so we are back. Now, what I need to do is I need to put a screw here. This is a screw hole. I can have some ground. Close this up so. All right. Let's get a piece of wire. I don't worry about this wire. I bought like 1,000 foot of it. That's what I want to do. Make sure it's going to reach. Always cut excess. I'm not a direct measurer. All right, Brian, get back to work. Quit gold bricking. Ah. Yeah, I want to get this thing out of the way. Done and over with. I don't know if it'll be done today or not, but we shall see. So what I need to do now is I need to determine what volts I'm at. Now I've done this so much that I can usually see what resistors I need. But if you don't have a bunch of different value resistors, I mean, sometimes you only need like a a 4 ohm resistor. Yeah. So that's why I got 2.2s, 8 ohm, 10 ohm, 22 ohm, 33 ohm, 39 ohm, 4 ohm. But let's see where our starting volts are so I can determine what I need to do to bring it down to 16. All right, now one thing you got to remember is that, hey, Cornbread, is that if you are doing this for variable volts, you want to change, if you have 16-volt electrolytics in here, you want to change them out to 25, period. That's it. Otherwise, you're going to run the risk of popping it. Now, I know what value to put in here. This is a 1K hooked to the diode. That's my start out on the voltmeter. Let's see what we got here. 16.92. Now the last one started out at 16.6, and it's dropped 8.4, so we're 16.84. The target is. All right, so we have that. I would say I need to go up to it's not going to be 100 ohm. 33 is only going to bring it down to about 16.3 or so. If you want lower volts like 15, you can use a 1.2K or 1.1K is not bad at all either. For a start off, let's see what this is, 22, 20. I thought I got a bag full of these things. All right, so let's just put a 33 ohm, and then I'll add whatever. Sometimes it's just like, it's such a pain in the ass. Oh, what a pain in the ass sometimes. That's why I don't do it very often anymore. Back a few years back, I would no problem at all gung ho. It was all about being different. But all right, let's fire this puppy up. That brought it down to 16.43. It's going to drop a little bit, so let's just wait a couple minutes. This freaking thing, man. Mouse right there. Get rid of that. Okay, we are down to 16.4. So 33 is going to be too much. Let's try a stick a 22 in there now. See if that'll break it down with my 22 is 33. I know I just had 22s here. $27 ohm. What had my 22? I guess I didn't have 22. Now let's try 18. I got 22s in the bag. Got a bag full of them. I mean, 22, I can fine tune it from there. Some of them have more resistors than others, especially the baseline one's going to have less for sure. Yeah. Let's rig it. Okay. 16.18. So I think 22 would have been good. Put a 2 or 3 on there also. That was 18. Let's go on my bag of goodies here and see if I can find a it's 39. I'll keep those out. Oh, there's my 22 right there in my other box of stuff. 22, 10, 220. I said it was 18, 22. Ain't gonna change it all that much. You know what? Let's try another 33 and let's see what happens to it here. This is all hit and miss right here. Pain in the boo wall. Out of the way. So this was 18. Put that back in the bag. May need it again here in a little bit. Let's do 22. I mean, another 33. Let's see what we got. Good. There we are. Right at target. It dropped down to 15.99. Now, 16 and 15.99. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. And then again, you know, there's 5% tolerance on the resistors, so it could be that I could change that resistor with a different one, and I'd really rather see a 16 after it drops. So let me see here. That is a 33. 22 was too high. Ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, so let me do a 22. And again, let me add. Start adding from it just a little bit. Let's go ahead and fine tune this puppy. You don't think this ain't pain? You don't think this ain't time consuming? Ah. That's another reason I just about quit doing it, is because there was no gain from it. Oh. If I do variable volt 4 pills and 6 pills, keep the volts down to you don't do any more 17 volt stuff, because people are going to turn them up no matter what. All right, let's see what this 22 says. So we're at 16.12. So I am thinking that we only need like 2 ohms, maybe 4. Let me go back in my bag here. See if I can find just 2.2. And here is this. And here's the 4.7. Let's try 4.7 first. See how that turns out. Hopefully that little bit of value bring it down perfect. 33 kind of. Kind of brought it down to 16, but just not quite. So maybe this will do it here. Oh, perfect. 16.05. Perfect. That's what the other one is, 16.05. Okay, sweet. So that's how you fine tune them down. Yeah. Now all you got to do put it all back together. We're going to straighten this one up. Okay. I'm going to take this one kind of shorter. Cut this one. This one. This one. I mean, look. Come on. That'll be fine. Let's cut this one. Let's cut the last one off. Come on, man. There we go. And let's hook the wire back up. Check it one more time. Make sure everything's still kosher. It's the only way I know how to do it. Yeah. Just let her wind down. I see sometimes when you cut the leads, it'll change the value. So now I'm back up to 16.15. Means I'm going to have to add another resistor to it. It's very important that you keep on checking it. I mean, realistically, that'll work. It'll be hard to knock down 16.12, 16.5. But we'll stick a 2.2 on it. And hopefully that will be fine. So let's stick a 2.2 on it. Just bring it down a hair more. That's why it's important to have these small value resistors alongside when you do it. There we go, 16.07, and way close enough. All right, got it all for a minute. Back it on, same value, same volts. I mean, golden. You just simply take, sure the wire's gonna be long enough. Yeah, I don't like extending on to them. Really sucks. Put a piece of heat shrink here on it, just so it doesn't touch any other resistors. And we'll just quick put another piece on here. Doesn't have to be a lot, just enough to hang on to the resistors. So I might put a little piece on it. Move that. There we go. Oops. Almost forgot to put one wire on. Let go too soon. So, I mean, if you got all the resistors you need, it makes it a whole lot easier to do it. And I don't know what this guy actually wanted the bolts to be, but they are. It'll be right at 16 volts. Yes, I do have a heat shrink gun for it. And that's it. Back in the cabinet. These were there we go. person that built it before did good. They put the like that very much. There we go. Choke it down just here. There we go. All right. I need to get my other screw, my other drill, a smaller one. Need to grab that joker. Be a whole lot less heavier. Yeah, maybe I get it later if I can remember. Yeah, Doug.
Sorry to bother you one more time. This man, I just want to make sure I get the right mesh. This one's called Alina.
No. Is that what you have in it, Alina's? You got so you don't have blue LED ones. You got Alina's, right? Okay, if you got Alina's in it, just buy an Alina, 120 millimeter. Well, if you want to change out both of them and have some color, you can put the blue LEDs in it. Yeah, just go with the Mascool and put 2 blue LED ones in it, man. All right? All right, dude. Later. He had a fan failure. Which, you know what? Eventually, they will. I've had the Mascools fail also. I mean, when you're bolting anything past it's 12 volts, eventually it's going to wear down. But very few of the Mascools have any issues with, except maybe the LEDs going out in them. That's about the only issue I've really seen with them. Now I have had them brand new with 3 LEDs poking out or lighting up, or it's just slow from the beginning. So I just check every one of them. And that's one more down. You want to be careful here because this is close to the fuse holder. I mean the fuse. And so when you silicone this, you want to silicone it. You want to make sure that you get silicone to insulate it between that. Make sure that you roll it down far enough. Sweet. All right. On to the next. On to the next one. Throw that in the trash. Oh. bridged over. Just want to make sure that the grounds are bridged over. Sometimes you can forget. That's the ground here. No, you don't have to use a ground wire. Green ground wire. These particular ones were power supplies back then were soldered really well. So I don't even know if all of them are firing up or not because I haven't fired them up to see if they work first. So we'll find out if any of them are dead right now as we go along. I had some smaller 1K ohm resistors, some quarter watt ones, but I can't find damn things. Maybe I just used them all. Who knows? Okay. Damn, why is that air conditioner going off? Why? Yeah. It's soldered on different areas, so I usually put my grounds on the fifth one down. This one here's the fourth, the last one was the fifth. No big deal at all. I'm just trying to find something to say. That's all. All right. Yeah. I know I gotta hook up the AC first. Sure the switch is on. Come on, air conditioner. Man, it is hot. Time to cut the grass again. I'll be glad when winter comes. I got some car mods I want to do, but it's just too damn hot right now. So I'm just stacking up the parts till it cools off, and then I'm gonna dive into it. Let's see what kind of bolts we got this time. Let's start off with 17.21. See the differences? Hey, Alan. Yeah, get back to work, man. So, I'm wondering if I don't have a 1.1K. I think 1.1 is going to be too low. I mean, too much to make it up. But we'll find out. It's under home run here. Let's see. Come on, air conditioner. I'm about to make that thing come on. Let's see, I'm going to have to make it come on. I'll tell you what, it ain't okay. Ah, sweet. We're at 16.07. So we are golden. It's dropping a little bit. They'll drop a little bit. We're at 04, 03, 02, 01. It's going to drop down to 599. I know it. So that means 100 is too much. I can try 820 and add on to that. Ooh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Yeah, we're at 15.96. So 100, 820 ain't going to be enough to bring it down. Wait a minute, not 820. It's 100, so I need something like, damn, I might have 68 here. It's 6.8, or is that 68? It's 6.8. And how I threw 68 up here. No. Yeah, dropped down way too much. It's got to go. 100. Okay, look. I need it. 82 ohms would be great. I think 82 would be swell. Go back in my bag. 68. I can always add a 22 to that or something. So let's just do the 68 here. See what that does. Let me brought it down too much. And I just have to add it. This arm's going to keep all the leads short. I'll have to go back. Come on, Louis, you can do better than that. magnifying glasses out. They ain't gonna work either. Come loose, man. There you go. The big tip in the fat solder isn't optimum for this, but yeah, let's see what a 68 does for it. Still not liking that. Much better. All right, what we got? $16.5. Let's let it settle down. Turn that air conditioner right on me. They turn the hell out in Powerades. Let this puppy settle down. I'm thinking 2 ohms. Maybe 4. I think 4.7 might do it. We'll see. 4.7 more might do it. We'll see. I doubt it. I'm gonna take a little more than that. I think I'm gonna add 10 more to it. Let's add a 10 on to it. See what we got with a 10 on. Come on. We jump around a little place. We're gonna hold this stuff steady. Well, shit. I bet I can see it now. Sponge may have dried up. Let's do this once again. I mean, just think if you're doing 6 of these, or 7 of them, or 8 of them, you know? Ten ohms didn't bring it down far enough either. Just stitch to 10 ohm. I've come down more than that. We're going to try we'll try 22. 22 on here. That just might do it. Hopefully. Shit. Damn it. Come on. All right. Should I come off? Of course, heat shrink can help hold it in place also. Okay, turn it on. Please don't drop down anymore. I think I've already put a 22 ohm on there. Oh, Lord. Of course, the different tolerances in the resistor will vary, which adds so that 122 may not work, and this 22 might. Come call that one a winner. 16.02. Wish I could get all 1%ers, but you know, it's doesn't work like that all the time. Check it one more final time. Perfect. All right. Put that little piece on it. Put a small piece on it. That's electrocuted. Oh, look, he's using a lighter. Most of us do anyway. So this one's golden too. Release. Release. Cool, 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 cool. Now, what I have noticed that on these good power supplies from a couple of years or so back, maybe a little longer, this one and this one are ground. Now, on a lot of ones that they have now, only the screws ground. Okay, so once I get all the wires silicone, I'll be able to assemble the power supply. Ain't so bad, is it? Not if you got all the, not if you've done it a million times. You got a crap load of resistors around. It has gotten easier. I didn't have all of those resistors. It was quite difficult. Yeah, the resistors get so much easier to do. Different values, I mean. And being I've done it so long, you know, so many times that, yeah, how you do anything long enough, just get better at it. Just becomes easier. Right. That's it with that. I got one more repair coming in. I don't know when it'll be here, but yeah, basically I've got, this is the last of the Mohican. I have to finish up that 6 bill now. The number 4 gauge will be here today in the mail if our sorry ass post office doesn't put it in the wrong box. The post office sucks bad. Last one, yeah. Make sure I got enough water. To the girl. Now, If you use 1,000 ohm for your variable potentiometer on more than one or two power supplies, it's really, really touchy. 500 ohm works really good. You're going to attempt this or try it. I'm willing to help you out any way I can, but you got to have a ton of different value resistors because you will need them. Let's see here. Some people won't do it because they don't know how. You know? Oops, I forgot to do something. I gotta do this stupid thing. Trash can. So. This one's going to burn. Nope. It gets burnt. Let's see what we got here this time. This one. See what kind of bits we got. Start off with. Now I have done it a different way one time, just to see. I got some variable potentiometers like the adjustment here. AXC. Try to get coffee in the system. I appreciate the translation. And I have put it on this resistor itself and adjusted all the power supplies that way. By putting it across that resistor and then took this one out, attached 2 wires to it, and run it to the pot. It worked okay, but it seemed like it was just as much hassle as anything else. So I said this on it. What we got here? 16.67. 66. Okay, so 16.66. I would say we would start with a 33. See what happens. Sometimes you can get lucky, man. You don't have to put but 2 resistors on here, which I dig that a lot. Probably 33 is going to drop it too low, but you never know. We're going to find out. A sponge dry. Hell yeah. The sponge needs some water. It's thirsty. Yep. 33 only brought it down to 3.4. So Mm-hmm. 33 and 20 be 50. Let me put this 68 there. Let's see what happens. Put 68 here. Put this 33 back in the bag. Let's get 68 out. So 33 and 22. 68 may be good. Let's see. So let's see. 33 brought it down. 16.6. 4 to 16. About 33 brought down. Maybe this will work out fine. I hope it just don't bring it down too low. I'd rather add than subtract. 15.9. Damn it, man. So 68 was too much. So 33 and 22 will be 55. And probably bring me right in my range. So let's put my 68 bag. Put 33 back on there and 22. I'm having 50s. Probably can't find that same 33 I just used either. Let's put 33 back here. And let's put a 22 there. I am not digging away this one. Put that on the road. Put some water on the sponge. Clean them up. Get off far enough. Good enough. Right, and a 22. 22 fell right out of the bottom. Well, that sucks. Let me put a piece of tape on that. All right. 22. There, that cleaned my tip off. Let's put 22 on here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. The 33 and 22 is 55 ohms. It's always the last one. It's always the last one that's going to be the bitch. Oops. I do no damn good. All right. I have an 18 here. I think I have an 18. Here's an 18 right here. I'm going to need an 18. That one would just drop it right down to 16. Probably going to drop down to 15 nines. And then put the 22 back. Put the 22 in a different bag. Stick 18 here. 18 should be golden. No, it's 10 o'clock, XC. Oh, come on. Too hot. Come on. Here we go. God dang it. It's here. Now, without this will only do about 3 volts. Somewhere around there. Let's see what we got now. Damn it. What'd I tell you? It's always the last damn one. 22 is too much. 18 is not enough. Let's see where it drops to. It's still settling in. It's still settling in. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine for it. $16.06 now. Sometimes they settle in and sometimes they don't. You know? That's perfect. Well, I like that a lot. Okay, so it's 16.05, 04. Still settling in a little bit, as long as it stays right there between 04 and 02. It's absolutely fine. All right, 16.04 settled in. That's the last one. Thank God. Now, I am going to tell you on the giveaways, if you are in Brazil, I am not going to send it. Forget it. If you ain't in a province of the USA, Guam, Puerto Rico, so forth, so on, I am I wouldn't. You might as well just not even try to get a giveaway because it ain't gonna happen. Unfortunately, shipping's so stinking high. Even the small side, customs don't bother me, but you know, I'm not gonna pay $40 shipping. No, I might. You never know what I might do. I might. What it cost me $193, something like that, to ship to Switzerland. Yeah, that's a lot. Um, don't need that no more. So I got a pile of these. I mean, a pile. They must be stacked up 2 foot. Yeah, they must be stacked up 2 foot. They were stacked up 2 foot high. Hey, James. Okay, so this is the last of the Mohicans right here. All set of 16 bolts. Highest variable they go. Now, I'll put the variable in there. It may be 16.1, it may be 16.4, it may be 16.5. Whatever it is, it ain't gonna be above 16. And I do know. And I got somebody to repair I did 3 months ago. Still ain't got paid for it. Man, if you like ain't ready prepared to pay for the repair, don't send it. Seriously. That's BS 3 months ago. don't even want to repair anything for them anymore. I'm gonna require upfront money on that. Yeah, 3 months, 2 months is even too long. You know, taking up space. I don't know. How long you hold on to it before you sell it? I wouldn't do that. Unless they die from coronavirus or something. You know, would have no choice but to do that. All right, so I can get these soldered down now. I mean, silicone. Since they are all set now. Get them silicone. Now I got solder to the lugs. And cool. But anyway, you can see what a pain in the booyah it is to do the variable bolts. I know it didn't seem that bad this time, did it? Wait till you try it. It should drive you crazy. So let's see. Let me put this in my variable bolt resistors. I keep in here most of them that I use. I'm gonna get me a bigger thing. I can see that already. I don't need to make 20s. I don't need a 1.2K. 39s I might need. I can't fit them all in here now. I'm not using the 120s. 27 ohms I will use. Yeah, I just keep them like that. They ain't gonna fall out. I just put it in the bag. I mean, you can start off with 1.2K if you don't want it to go any 1.1, 1.2. You don't want it to go any higher than 15 volts. I'd say 1.1K is fine. You know, you just keep on adding resistance to lower the volts. So the higher resistance. I mean, I can make these things to blow this cap up, 25 volt cap up in reality. But you know, as the volts go up, the amps go down. So got 120 amps worth of in here. So yeah, 15 volts, 100 amps, 16 volts, 90 amps, so forth and so on. Now I'm just giving a hypothesis on that. But yeah, the only place that makes thing like this still is Super Night, and I had those in the house, 10 megawatts. These are great, but It's something like a 2x8. If you're at higher bolts in 2x8, you're really just hammering down on the thing. These things may fail. All it takes is one to fail. Keep on getting on it. Another one goes down, then another one, then another one. Then all of a sudden you got two power supplies supplying a 2x8. And your 2x8's only doing 500 watts, but you haven't blown a transistor. So I'm not going to reuse those lugs that were on here. I need to prep the cabinet while I'm waiting for the silicone to dry after I silicone this. And get some wire lengths going and so forth. It'll only take like half a day. The silicone to dry, a few hours for it to be dry enough. And I start putting it together. But since I'm not really that busy, when I'm not real busy, I just go take a nap in the afternoon. And then I don't even come back out here. Just go inside maybe 1 o'clock, and realistically all this stuff that was sent here, that 2x6, I mean that straight 6 and this could realistically been done back when I was gung-ho, 2-3 days, because I was spending so much time out here in the shop. But yeah, I work according to my load. And so anyway, this and the 6 pills should be done this weekend. For sure. What's today? Friday? Yeah. I'd say this weekend, maybe Monday, because I want to go with the wife, and we want to take my old raggedy Corvette on a little road trip. So I may not get in here at all tomorrow. And then again, might not go. Might be raining. And as you know, people don't take their vets out in the rain. It's just a 94. I'm poor. But finally got rid of that Cobalt. Oh my God. That stinking Cobalt SS was nothing but a money pit. Jesus Christ. Money, money, money pit. Big time. So that went off to California. And with that money, I turned around and bought me a 6-speed 94 Corvette. Nice black one. Decent interior, no rips, tears. 6-speed. It ain't the fastest car in the world. I think maybe my supercharged Cobalt would outrun it, realistically. I mean, at top end, they were both 150-mile-an-hour cars. But I would rather go 150 miles an hour in the Corvette than the Cobalt. Yeah, so let me say 73s to everybody. I'm gonna silicone these things, and when I get the one repair amp coming in, I'll repair it. And it's a 12 pill. And then I'll back with this and the 6-fill. And that'll be the end of that. Bye, y'all. Thanks for keeping me company. Back at ass. I'm out of here. Let me silicone these things down and get her done. Bye.